Hello, it's April. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a little where have I been video because I've been getting questions asking if I'm okay, that kind of thing, which is very nice. Thank you for your care and concern. It's just gonna be a little chit chat kind of thing about me. Well, as some of you know, if you've been watching my channel, my husband and I have been separated since January of 2014. We had our divorce mediation. So yeah, this has been going on a good long while. I had to pay. The way the state of Florida works is they lump all of your retirement into a pot and then you split it. So that meant that I have to give over some of my retirement money, which I'm not thrilled about, but I mean, you know, I guess the law's the law, what's fair is fair, and that's the way that is. So I'm really not steamed about that. I had had so much anxiety building up the month prior to the mediation date that I never thought about how I would feel after. I was just focusing so much on the event, the day, that I just hadn't thought about it at all. My attorney said, stay home, don't go out, drink a cheap bottle of wine, and don't do anything stupid. To which I was like, well, I have some inexpensive wine, check. I hadn't planned on going out, check. And I'm not notorious for doing anything stupid. I felt like I was in good shape. And he also was like, you need to be dating a lot. A lot. Like, you need to be going out a lot. Trying to hint at, see. Leading up to it, I hadn't thought about anything after the day, so I've been depressed. I don't know how else to describe it to you. It's like air let out of a balloon. I haven't been exercising. I forget to eat. Just overall feeling glum. Feeling blue. So I've been hanging out with my parents, hanging out with friends. I like to read positive things. I find just having that little jolt of positivity every day, I don't know, it just lifts me up. My thing I've been reading, well, I just started, I got it, well, I don't know, week before last. What to say when you talk to yourself. So, you know, something positive. And then everything always happens at once. So work was busy, then like the day after, I mean, I wasn't really gonna cut loose. It was a Friday when I had my mediation. I had to teach class the next morning. It had to be there at 7:30. So it wasn't like I was gonna get crazy. And then work, my regular work was very busy. And then I was in a conference from Sunday to Wednesday. And thankfully I had scheduled myself to be off for a couple of days. Looking back, I wish that I had taken the week off of my mediation, but I just had no idea how I would feel. Yeah, so that is kind of what's been going on there. So obviously I've been separated a long time, and of course lots of people were telling me the whole time, like, you need to be dating, you need to be dating, you need to be going out, you need to be meeting people, and I was just not down with that. So I did sign up for some couple of websites, which has been interesting to say the least. Well, this is the one question I'm getting a lot is, what are you doing on here? Like, I have a profile and they'll email me and say, what are you doing on here? What do you mean, what am I doing on here? Same thing that other people are doing? Trying to meet people? To be honest, I never, ever thought that I would be single. Especially not my age and single. This is not really a good start if men are like, why are you on here? Well, I've had some interesting ones, y'all. I've had a couple of DOMs. They call themselves a DOM, which I had to Google because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but let me read up on it. A dominant, that's what they call it. Yeah, like 50 Shades of Grey. One guy, I just deleted. I'm like, no, never. Never ever. Like, what do you do? Let's say it did progress, and what do you, like, tickle them at the wrong time and you get the mallet? No thanks, okay? Yeah, no. And then the other one was a man. I mean, you know, you don't know really who these people are. It could be a fake picture, it could be anything. I mean, you never know. He was in his 50s. I always look at the person's profile that sent me an email. On there, his was talking about he was a dominant or whatever. He was looking for something, and if you're looking for some fun, if you're thinking 50 Shades of Grey, yes, you're on the right line, this kind of thing. And it was all this put in there about discretion and our time together would be limited and this kind of thing. And I was like, okay, one, the guy's married, and or he's gonna dismember you, right? Weird. Yeah, so either he's married and that's why you wouldn't have much time together, or one, he's gonna tie you up and pull your skin off or something. Yeah, no. Sent him a polite, yeah, no. not into that, and he was very polite about it. So those have been some interesting ones. And then kids, well, kids, they're grown men in their 20s, 19, like in their 20s. I'm like, no. Yeah, so those have been some interesting ones. And then there's some, because I usually, if they send me a message, I'll at least go look at their profile. There's so many men that have like these hate on for women. That's their profile. I don't want to hear your problems. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. It's so negative. I can't believe it. If you hate women, why are you on here? It's crazy. Well, if you do this, and talk about this and like, okay, yeah, no, that's too much already. I can't even wrap my head around all those parameters, because you'd be like, oh, I stubbed my toe. I said no griping. What? No. I've had a few nice ones, and then some that seem like they're writing form letters to you, so you're like, really? Is this, where did you come up with this? You and 5 of your buddies made this up? What is this? It's a new experience. I never thought that I would have any reason to be looking to meet anybody. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to force something where it isn't, that's for sure. Because my God, divorce is excruciating. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Yeah, I certainly don't want to have to do that again. And I really don't know how much more my retirement account, I don't really know how much more my retirement account could take. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. But something fun was, I got Botox. My mom had been wanting it for her birthday, so I bought it for her. Where I found it at a local spa, I went ahead and got it too. So my divorce mediation, the Botox, the conference, the dating sites. Oh, fantasy football. I love fantasy football. I listen to Fantasy Focus podcast 06010 on its ESPN radio, but I just go to the ESPN.com website. It's Matthew Berry and Field Yates, so I like listening to that. Actually, when I was at my conference, my league had their draft. I really like it, and it's so fun, and I do think that not a lot of women, not enough women play that would enjoy it. I mean, if you like games and statistics, if you're into role-playing games, oh my gosh, you've got to play fantasy football. It's so fun, except that they're real people that are on your team. It's easy, it's so fun. It makes football season really fun because you have a vested interest in the games. I mean, I enjoy football anyway. I don't have a team that I root for. Having the fantasy players, because you pick players from all over all the teams. Whenever you're watching a game, you'd be like, oh, that's my guy, you know, so you're cheering for him. You have a reason to watch and to be interested, to be vested in it. So it's a lot of fun. My league, we just play for bragging rights because it's fun. We don't bet. I hope this wasn't too boring. I will see you in my next videos. I do plan to get back to filming on my regular schedule. Bye.